unos brazos para competir abrazos. Por eso Dios nos ha dado brazos.
I started Free Hugs because I was looking for many years for something in my life that gave me a lot of satisfaction. And I've had many different jobs where I was born in Holland, and I always ask the question to me, am I able to do this the rest of my life? But no jobs that I had gave me this satisfaction. So I've been looking and thinking about what is my passion in life, and I discovered about 1.5 years ago that I like to share love with people. I like to help people. And then I found through the internet, on the YouTube, a video with the Free Hugs, and that inspired me so much that I started to learn about the power of the loving touch and the Free Hugs.
What does it mean for you?
I think it's important in life to do something where you can give something away to other people and you can also receive something. For me, when I'm sharing hugs, I can share love with people, and I can also receive at the same time love from other people, and that makes it possible for me to do it many hours without getting tired. And people always start to smile. They say, "Hey, this is good energy." It makes people happy. So it's a two-way direction. It's working good for other people. They become happy, and for me as well. So yeah, that's very important. They usually ask me two questions: where I am from and why I do this. These are normally the two important questions. I don't like to say I was born in Holland, because if I talk about Holland, usually the people start to talk about drugs. And I don't like the drugs. I don't take drugs. I never took drugs in my life. So yeah, I play a little bit with these questions. The question why I do this is, I say, because I love people. I love to share good, positive energy with people. I think in this world there is a lot of bad energy through the newspapers, through the televisions. There's a lot of problems people talk about. They are unhappy, especially in Holland. Here the people are more happy, but I like to transmit a lot of good energy, something that makes people happy and feel good. Well, I remember a time when I was around 15 years. Then I was in a supermarket looking for something, and I met an old lady, and she got my hand, and she was taking my hand and talking with me, and I was very touched by this, because my parents were not touching me too much. So I can very clearly remember this moment, and I think it's important to share not only words if you communicate with other people, but also have physical contact. So about 5 years ago, I met my wife, and she was a yoga teacher, and she was very physical. So I discovered then the power of also a loving touch. She was always touching the people. Yeah, that changed my life in a lot of ways. Yeah, I've been studying different religions in my life, and there was a time in my life where I had a lot of addictions, and so I was looking for a different love than love for people. So I became interested in Christianity, and I found something in the Bible which gives me a lot of hope and positive things. So um, I read a story about the prodigal son, and it's a story where a son is going away from home because he's looking for life, and then he's coming back to his father, and his father is just waiting to see him, and he's embracing him, and he doesn't want to see the bad things in his son, but he just wants to love him and touch him. And I think for me it's important to share the spiritual life, to love people, to touch people, to hug people. I think it's very powerful to share a hug with people. They feel accepted. I think everybody is looking for being accepted as you are in life. Yeah. You know, for me, it's not about how many people I hug on a day, because a lot of questions from people are, have you been hugging a lot of people? And then I say, it's not about the quantity, but about the quality. I prefer to have one hug with attention than 1,000 hugs very quickly without attention. But I remember one time I've been hugging a girl during 2.5 hours, and it was very, very powerful. It's very, and that was in a different place than my normal place in Manila. But here in the Plaza Uncibar, where I normally hug, I've been sharing a hug during 1 hour with 2 persons from Holland, and it was so positive because it took a long time. So for me, it's about the time is very important. I think if people are able to have confidence to hug that long without feeling uncomfortable, there is a lot of peace inside, and there is a lot of love inside. Yeah, it's very special. It made a lot of impression on me. Yeah, I have a mission to show people the power of a loving touch. I've been studying psychology and trying to discover the meaning of life. And many people only know from their past to communicate with words. And I think a hug is more powerful than 1,000 words can tell. So I would like to stimulate people to discover more, to hug with each other, and yeah, enjoy the physical contact, which is very important to feel good and to be filled. Yeah, I think this is my message for the world, to show people the power of a loving touch.